Good morning, all. Hope you're all doing well this weekend. Okay, let's have a look at this picture then. I had 11 crosses submitted, so thank you guys for those that submitted. Spread's not as wide as I thought it would be. I mean, when you look at the picture, I've tried to sort of zoom out this time, and there's a lot of space in this picture, a lot of empty space. Which does confuse people. But if I draw some lines from, let me draw a couple of lines from Ronaldo here, and it's quite an interesting spread from him. See, he still looks to me like he's looking quite steep, so I can't see it myself of being the lower ones here. If I draw some lines from this fella on the outskirts of our crosses, that's much narrower band. There's only one which makes that band much wider than the rest, and that one just happens to be mine. That's the one I put in on Tuesday. And if I took that out, look how much narrower that band would be coming from that player. But here's my dilemma. My problem is, when I look at this fella's eyes and the angle of his head and everything, I still think he's looking further left than where any of this cluster is. But so I think some of the judges will go further left. But for mine to be in the right area, then a tidy number of the judges would have to go even further left than mine. So if we go on the basis that perhaps most of the judges will go where our cluster is, and a few will go over to the left, then I've technically then gone too far left. So I still think it's further to the left than where the cluster is. But so I'm going to come across to the right a bit. And do I need to go steeper if that's the case? Well, we'll draw a line in a minute. So let's have a look at that average where they are. And that average is 1363973. I'll put that up in the top right in a minute. But here's the thing. Let me draw a line across up there from, say, this fella. So if I go up through the average there, I want to move mine further across to the right, then I think I'm going to intersect that white line somewhere. I don't want to go any further right than that. So where that white line is going, just above and to the right of my cross, I think I'm going to come across as far as that white line. Because I definitely think some of them are going to go, if anything, they'll probably go about as left as where I am now, or perhaps a little bit further left. But I know we all see it differently, and if you look at this picture, if you look at it close up, there's a number of you very, very close to the average, very close, a few pixels out. But I still think, to me, this is what I'm doing. See, I still think he's looking further left than any of that cluster. So I'm just going to move mine slightly more to the right. And like I said, I'm going to intersect with that white line there, I think, and that would seem about right to me. But it's not a sort of picture you spend a lot of money on this week, because there's so much empty space there. All right, you can discount all this space on the right hand side. Nobody's going there, although perhaps some will go. The judges might. But yeah, but the guy on the right is so far away from the ball that the height is always going to be a problem. Even though we haven't got that wide a spread, considering he's so far away from it, we haven't got that wide a spread from it, and quite a narrow spread from this guy in the front. Let's get the target down there. See, because I forgot to do that last week. Show hide draggable target. There we go. I put that over the our average there. So my cross as it stands there is halfway into zone 3. So if I move it across to the white line there, I might make zone 2 there if that was to be the winning average, or perhaps just outside. But like I said, I can feel it in my water that it's going to be further left than this cluster. So I might make zone 1 or 2 or win. Wouldn't that be a treat? So yes, so that's what I'm going to go this week. Like I said, I'd have put that average up in the screen by now, but I'm wary of last week because like last week it caught a couple of us out. I think we would have been in sort of zone 1 or in spot on in the right area. And then I had those suspicions that it could be further right, or the judges might go further right, and did go further right, moved our crosses, and it turned out to be exactly where we thought it would be in the first place. Which, so I shot myself in the foot a bit there. So this week I'm tending to stick to my guns and stay into the left of everybody else, but moving slightly further to the right. Anyway, I probably repeated myself about 6 times there. Okay, Revcomps then, what have we got? Well, I've got, that's Thursday's draw. Where's Monday's draw gone? There. I've got, what have I got on here then? Oh, I didn't go for the Porsche and the cash alternative. I actually like the look of this Audi Q2 because it's a car I'd keep. There's a quid a ticket, so I think I had 3 on there. I didn't go for this adventure van because it's one of those ones. It's got extra seats inside. You can take out if you want, but it's got like a tent on top, and the cooker and the kitchen and everything slides out of the back. Well, that's great if you've got lovely weather. And I suppose, you know, if you're chucking your bikes and stuff in a van and everything going off, then you can pull the cooker out the back. That's not so bad. But it's not, you know, well, they haven't called it a camper van, have they? They've called it an adventure van. But yeah, I didn't fancy that idea. I'd want stuff inside, so I didn't bother with that one. Yeah, it was only the Audi I bothered with. Then they added some more for Thursday. I do like the look of that big camper van there, but it's a big camper van, and I've no idea where I put it. I like the look of this tow rag, the R-Line. It's a 4-wheel drive. But what I did eventually, I just got the one on this Audi RS6 for the cash alternative. Other than that, there's not much else that caught my eye, and I think a few of you have said that lately, that not much on Revcomps these days. There is another one. They've mixed it in here somewhere. There it is. It was on the checkout page. Volkswagen Up GTI. Now, I do like these. 148 brake horsepower, stage 1. This is, you can't see it from there, but it's had a lot of modifications. It's had a stage 1 remap. It's got an induction kit. It's got all sorts of stuff on there. That put me off a bit because, you know, you never know what sort of a job somebody's done of it. Is it a Bosch job or is it, you know, proper Packer job? So that has put me. And if you look at the list of modifications on it, that's going to be a pain in the ass when you ring the insurance. Is there any modifications on it? Oh yeah, get a pen. What else did I do this week? Well, I didn't win that blue Golf R and the camper van last night. Gutted about that. I was convinced I was having that. So the only other one I've got for the blue Golf R that I'm destined to win is this luxury 4-bedroom Cornwall house on Volkswagen Golf R, £650,000 tax-free. But tickets are 99 pence. I'm waiting for them to be, at some point during the next week or so, they're going to discount them, and it'll be today only, 20p off or whatever. So I will be buying tickets on this, but I'm just going to wait till they're discounted. I think that's it. I think that's all I've got. I'm on hardly anything. Yeah, giveaway guys. There was nothing on there that caught my eye. Well, that's nice. Automatic Mazda 2024, but there was nothing much else on that page that caught my eye. I'm on very little. I got to be honest at the moment. Yeah, I'm on 2. Yeah, I'm just on 2 on Revcomps. Nothing anywhere else, and just a bunch of freebies on BOTB. What I found on BOTB is they tend to, if you look at the competition ends on such and such a date, winner notified next Thursday, and that date never works out to when they say it's the winner's going to be notified. Because I mark it on my spreadsheet when the winner's going to be notified, and it'll either be 2 days before or a couple of days after. It's never on the same day. They just seem to pick a random day to tell people. But still, can't complain about that. It's just, if somebody wins, somebody wins. Right, that's it for me then. Quite a short video again, I think. There's a Porthcawl truck gathering this weekend here in Porthcawl. I noticed last night out of my window I could see a load of flashing lights and trucks turning up about a mile away. I can see, because at the top of a hill I can see right away across Porthcawl. So that's another event. I went to that last year. There was loads and loads and loads, dozens if not hundreds of people showing off their trucks. I mean, proper, transport trucks, not sort of pickup trucks and stuff. So I'll have a wander over and have a look at that later. In the meantime, everybody enjoy your weekend then. We got another heat wave coming. I think it's Monday or Tuesday, Tuesday and Wednesday. And let's hope that Christian comes to visit one of us on Tuesday. So good luck, everyone.